Hello, Americans. Some of you know me, but most probably don't. I'm an average American citizen. I work full-time at a restaurant to provide for my family. I have a wife who also works, and I have two children. Those of you that I have talked to, and those of you that know me in my hometown, all know about the things I've been doing lately in reference to the research and the phone calls and spreading the information in my local community. I've called about 10 state senators, probably, and that includes Senator Feinstein. I've called about 40 congressmen in the last week, and you don't, when you call senators and congressmen, you don't actually get the congressman or the senator that you're calling. You get their secretary, but you tell them these messages that you want, and they have to pass them along. And you stress when you call these people, you stress the importance of your phone call. So what I'm doing is when I'm calling these people, and I'm also calling county sheriffs and local news radio, uh, local radio stations. I mean, I'm getting the word out about all this crap that's going on right now. And it's not just the gun bans that's going on. It's the NDAA. It's Agenda 21. It's warrantless wiretaps. Our government is way overstepping their boundaries, way overstepping their power. And so what I'm doing is I'm calling Congress, every member of Congress. I'm only on like number 40. I still got another 360 some odd, like 380. I think we have like 430 congressmen, something like that in the United States. So I got a lot to go. Uh, but I'm calling all of these congressmen, telling them that it's their job, it's their responsibility as the state representatives of as the representatives of the people to deal with this crap that's going on when we get somebody like Obama, who is obviously showing he could give a shit less about the American people or about the innocent people. Look at all the bombs that he's ordered, the drone strikes in other countries and in our own. Uh, I don't know the exact number. It's like 3 to 6 different countries that he's ordered drone strikes on. Um, it's illegal. In the Constitution, it doesn't talk about foreign policy, about going and helping other governments to deal with their problems, especially when we've got our own problems. Look at all the shit that's going down in America right now and how much the president himself is actually trying to do to change things. We need to stand up, people. We need to take back our rights. You need to call, you right there, you and you and you and you and you all need to call Congress. Tell them if they don't do their goddamn jobs that we are going to replace them. We have 320 some odd million people in America. I'm sure that we can replace the 430 some odd congressmen there are, and with somebody that will actually represent us. They don't represent me. I'm sure they don't represent you. Let's start doing something about this. We need to call Congress, call senators, call your local sheriffs. Get the word out that you are an American citizen. You follow the law. You don't break the law. You do what you're supposed to do. You work hard. You provide for your family, and you're fucking sick of it. You're sick of the way the government is running our lives. You're sick of the way the Congress is taking million-dollar paychecks to write these laws that make GMOs and fluoride a good thing to put in our food and water. They're banned in other societies. Other civilized countries know, and they talk about it. You can go on the CDC website and see these things. They're poison. And the politicians write these laws that make it legal for these fucking companies to come in and poison our kids. Look up what's in vaccines. Stuff like formaldehyde and aluminum dioxide and weird off-the-wall shit like kidneys from monkeys. Come on. These are not good things for our body. These are terrible things that are poisoning us. And if we get 10 million Americans to stand up right now and say, no, I've had enough. You are fired. You're fired. You're fired. You're fired. You're going to the electric chair. You're going to prison. These are the people that are supposed to represent us. And they are representing the big banks, the big corporate businesses. Not us anymore. We need to stop this shit now before it gets too much more crazy. And it's on its way, people. Look up what's going on in Washington right now. Look up Agenda 21 if you don't believe me, if you think that it's a conspiracy. They can kick in your door right now and say, we need to commandeer your house for whatever reason we see as necessary. Take over our schools. Take over our corn crops, our vegetable gardens that we can't have in our front yards. Come on. Stand up, people. The government works for us. Let's fucking make them do their jobs instead of getting their stupid noses in our business, doing warrantless wiretaps on us. They're listening to me right now, I'm sure. I'm considered a terrorist because I'm against centralized government. You know who else was against centralized government? The Constitution. The Founding Fathers. That's why the shit was written the way it was. So let's go back to that. Let's stop these bureaucrats from destroying our lives even further. I'm sick of it. I know some of you are sick of it. So speak up. It's time, people. Call your Congress. Tell them if they don't do their goddamn jobs that you'll find somebody that will. And the county sheriffs have authority to arrest these people. They have authority over federal police, over federal government. They are the authority in their respective counties. They are standing up all over the nation. It's time the people stand up. Call your Congress. Tell them if they don't do their jobs, you will find somebody that will. Thank you. Signing off.